Mr. President, President Trump reportedly is considering recognizing Crimea as Russian territory as part of a bid to end the war. Is it something that you discussed during your conversation with him yesterday? And
thank you. And by the way, I wanted to end with the esteemed journalist asked the question about neutrality. If that was the question of NATO, and if that is what you mean by neutrality, out of NATO, Ukraine being out of NATO, I always said that regrettably we are not being taken into NATO. We very much want it, and we believe that it would resolve many issues. We with Jonas discussed it a lot. You know, when people look for the ways to strengthen our army, air defenses, how to give funds, how to have a lot of military, where to conduct training, where to train people, which military contingents should be there in the sky, at sea. Can we have just, or we can have just NATO. Make NATO. That will be easier, less costs. But again, there is not so much to discuss because the United States of America, as the main NATO ally, do not support Ukraine in NATO. That is the situation as of today, and I believe that I believe that it cannot be gifted that easily to the Russians. I think that is a gift to Russians that this topic is taken off the table. I believe it's like this. As regards your question on Crimea, that is Ukrainian peninsula, Mr. President Trump did not raise this issue with me. We have discussed Crimea with him in September in New York. He was interested in how it looks like, why Ukrainians love it so much, because he heard that Ukrainians do love Crimea so much. We have simply discussed it, and I said to him that is absolutely unique nature. It's our integral part, Ukrainian peninsula. And apart from many things, I do not want to take your time. Without Ukrainians, it's understandable that the Crimea is dying because all the logistics is connected to the continental Ukraine, the water supply, logistics. What is most needed for tourism? What is the main thing for tourism? And Crimea is unique nature. That is sea, that is nature, that is tourism. What is the main thing for tourism? Everybody will tell you, tourists. There is no tourism in Crimea. For 11 years, there has been no tourism in Crimea. 3 million people came in summer to Crimea. 2,800,000 Ukrainians of those. That is the answer. You can do many things, 5-star hotels, many different buildings, but you will not bring millions of tourists there. Ukrainians there, they had rest because that is their peninsula, and nobody can do anything about that. People there now have no proper salaries. There is nothing there. Everything is just dying out. The nation.